Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, hello, hello. So I was talking for a quiet a bit.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's still silent, but it's okay right now.
yeah, mic issue like always. That's our thing on this server. So, hi Trips, how are you doing today?
Hello, Martina, and hello everybody here. World of Walker, and every Walker that is here. It's very nice. I actually got stressed out. I didn't expect that at first. I thought it's just like, but when I saw how many people are joining here, how many Walkers you have here, that's insane for me. And I have to be honest, we are doing our new community right now that you might know already, but it's very inspiring to be here and to be around those people and see how did you build everything here. Like it's very nice to hear and see.
Thank you very much. It's really nice to have you here today to talk about your career, what you do in collaboration with Alan, etc. So I think let's wait like 1 more minute so everybody could join, and then we can start. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds great. Do you know how what is like the capacity here? Because I thought it's like it depends on the server level, right? Because I think we when we did our events first, we did like for 50, and that was a limit. But maybe there
To be honest, I have no idea about limits. Like on the servers are above
somebody said
100K people, so
yeah.
I don't know about limits.
Somebody said 300 and somebody said 500. Thank you guys. Thank you for the love. Ah, I feel so dumb here, honestly. I'm very bad at Discord, but it's always such
You're
a
doing
like.
great.
Thank you, thank you. I'm reading all the chat here. Do I know any words in Polish? Polish people are everywhere. Wherever I go, on like the whole Europe, it's always some Polish person I would meet on the street. Amazing.
Polska górą.
Thank you guys. Wow.
Okay, I think everybody joined now, so we can start. Maybe let's start with the introduction. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
hmm Of course. So my name is Trips. I'm a music producer, more than a DJ. But yeah, I became a DJ after my first TikTok went viral, and I got calls from people to play shows, and that's how I got into DJ. Before that, I was a music producer, and the the reason why I actually got into music production was that I used to be a musician before. I was on the stage with like huge artists in Poland, but one day I got like a really bad health problems. I was struggling with the thing that I'm struggling actually up until now, which is called IBS. And maybe some of you know about it, but it's basically when you get stressed, you just need to go to the toilet, like your stomach really hurts and it's really pain in the ass. So when I got that, I thought to myself, I need to find a job that won't stress me out that much, and I could actually stay at home and do my job. And I really loved music always, so I just decided to become a music producer, and it was very hard at first because this program had so many buttons, and I was already 18 years old, so I thought to myself, I'm too old to start now. But for like 5 years, I was doing the biggest amount of work I could do every day, and I was praying to myself, saying, I want to just become one day a DJ. I want to go on the stage again. So yeah, that's how I learned the music production. And after my TikTok went viral, I had to face those problems again with IBS and everything. But so far, so good. I think I understood how I can live with it and perform. So here I am right now. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your stories and difficulties you're facing, and despite that, you are still making your dreams coming true, and you didn't give up at all. That's really inspiring, to be honest. Um, as you mentioned, you worked with top names in the industry, but who's been the most inspiring, and what collaboration did you enjoy the most?
So the biggest inspiration throughout my whole career was always Avicii. I remember when I was like maybe it's like 18 years old, yeah, when I started music production. I was at my parents home, and I was just turning off the lights, playing Avicii show in Ushuaia, Ibiza, and putting my hands together, imagining I'm on the big stage. And it's very hard to believe, but after 10 years of this hard work, I finally stood on the same stage. I was in 2024. I was performing on Ushuaia, Ibiza, before Dmitry Vegas like Mike. So Avicii always was my big inspiration, but I also when I got a chance to remix Alan Walker, I went to all my messages from like 2016, and I saw that during that time I was listening a lot to Alan Walker. I really remember his first songs. I really remember the fading thing and the phases where he was so big in Poland. And he's a big inspiration to me because of you, to be honest. Like when I see how big community and how good community that is, and how many people there are, and how engaged you are every day, it's really like fascinating. And my dream right now is to build a community of dreamers, of people who have big dreams. And because they're like me, when I was in school, I was like dreaming of being an international DJ, to live with music and everything. And a lot of people were laughing at me. They were saying, yeah, you should just stand 2 feet on the ground and stop dreaming about those things and get a real job, you know? How many of us heard that before, you know? But I wanted to build a community for people like me. I want to inspire them with what I'm doing and how my career goes, that you can do anything. And I also need that energy from you guys. So I'm building that place that's called the tribe for us to actually gather, talk about dreams, inspire ourselves. And yeah, I know that together we can do anything.
Amazing, what inspiring words and really motivated ones. And we are so happy that you also want to give opportunity to your fans and people around you to make their dreams come true. Um, you know, Mm, you mentioned about collaboration with Alan, and as we all know, you work with him on a Fire remix, and
Mhm.
also recently you played unreleased Dancing Love remix as well. Could you
Yeah.
tell us how the collaboration with Alan started? Like
Yeah, that
how
was
it
like
started?
it was actually like from a movie or something, because the way how my career blew up in Poland especially was like because of TikTok. And when I did first viral TikToks, mostly in Polish, I got first big numbers. But actually, the first time I got in conversation with Alan Walker was he commented on my TikTok. That was crazy because it was my first time ever I did something that I really felt, and I was feeling very emotional. I didn't think about numbers under this song. I was just putting it out because I felt something. It was a song called Brief, and Alan commented on that and said, "Do you want to actually do a remix?" And you can see a lot of that story also on his TikTok, where he showed the whole thing from the beginning. But basically, he commented on my TikTok, and after that, I of course said yes. I almost fainted when he commented on my TikTok, and I really was happy. So I just got straight to work, and unfortunately, after the time, I feel like I should make a different decision music wise regarding the Fire remix, because at this point I had a really big song with A-Log called Let's Get Fucked Up, and I think because of that song, I decided to go hyper techno with Fire, and it's working great on the concerts. I think hyper techno had its momentum, but after a year, I feel like I could do now something that will stay for longer, if you know what I mean. Um, but yeah, because of the chance that I have again, maybe it will happen this time with Dancing in Love.
Mm. Your remix is amazing anyway. Like I wouldn't change anything. I love this type of this style of EDM music. To be honest, like when it's a little bit harder. So personally, I love it.
Thank you.
Um, and speaking of dancing in love, like how did your collaboration develop? And actually, you played your remix for the first time during a concert in Poland, Wood. Like how it happened? Like how did you prepare for such a big moment? Like, can you tell us about your experience there?
Yeah, I mean, Alan's team is the sweetest. Like they're very good people, and it's amazing to see how many people are around there. and like the great idea they came up with. So I got a chance to support him, and also he challenged me to to make a remix of his latest song. So I found out about the support few days before it was happening, so I had only a few days to prepare it, and that was very challenging for me because I'm working on a new material right now, and it's not really ready. But I was like, I have to do something, and yeah, I was working for 4 days every day straight. I was trying to sleep as small amount of, as possible, and yeah, it just turned out I could support him in Wuch, and also I made a remix for his song "Dancing in Love." He actually let me choose out of two songs, but I think in Love is really such a banger, and I just wanted to remix it. And second of all, this song is number one in Radio Z right now. I don't know if you know, but in Poland, it's a huge song right now. So I think it's a good timing.
Yeah, exactly. And do you think about releasing that officially? Maybe.
I would love that, but I think Alan Walker's team is still on the tour, so they're probably busy with other things. So I didn't really do more to the remix right now, but if he lets me release it, I would of course say yes.
I'm sure all of walkers would love to hear that remix, not only Polish walkers. So let's see what happens in the future. Like, hopefully, it's gonna get released. We are all waiting for that. We heard that in Poland for the first time, and it was banger.
Thank you. Yeah, honestly, that was very surprising because it's I knew this song could be interesting in live because the remix is really like hard. It's not hyper techno, but it's like there's a lot of production in it. Even you could say it's too much, so it's not really commercial. But I was believing that this song could be cool on live stage, and it felt amazing standing next to Alan Walker and playing the remix there.
Amazing. I think we can start some questions from walkers from chat. So walkers, if you have any questions for Trips, please put them on the chat, and we will pick some.
Should I turn on the camera actually? Because I don't know.
I mean, if you want to, of course.
Yeah, I can do it. No problem. Wait,
Yeah.
let me see. Whoa. Okay. Yay! Hello. Okay, good. Wait, I'll look here then, because I have everything on my external monitor, but I'll actually do it like that. Okay. Hello, guys. Good to see you. I hope I didn't say anything stupid, but I'm really stressed. I didn't expect to be that stressed. It's so many people here.
Okay, Walker. So if you have any questions for Trips, put them on the chat, and Trips is gonna pick some.
It's okay to have stage fright. Thank you. I enjoyed your show in which I was a great support. Ah, that's funny. What's your favorite Pokemon? Should I just answer every one of those?
You can pick which ones you want to
First,
answer.
what's your favorite Pokemon? That's an interesting question. So I always was more of a Dragon Ball guy than Pokemon, but I did watch some Pokemons, and I think I have to say some of the water ones. Uh, Wait, what's the biggest? You have Squirtle, and you have like what's the evolution of Squirtle? War War Turtle. Yeah, I think that the I would answer the highest foremost Squirtle. But Squirtle is kind of cute, so maybe I can say also just Squirtle. Mega Blastoise. Big Man Blastoise. Wait, let me Google it. Maybe is it really a thing? Yo, this is kind of cool. I like this one. Yeah, let's say this one. He's cool. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many questions. Can you say Polska Górom? Polska Górom. Yeah, of course I can say that. uh, okay. Yeah, I joined the Walkers. I actually went on the web page and I got my Walkers ID. So technically, maybe I can call myself Walker now. Can I speak Swiss German? I don't speak Swiss German, but it's a funny question because I actually did my Duolingo for 123 days in German. So I'm learning German. Ich lerne, but I cannot speak yet. Uh, Wondering of Avicii waiting for love. You know what's funny? I did my entry on waiting. No, it was actually without you. I remember when Alan, no, when Avicii released Without You, he did the remix contest that I got in, but I didn't win anything. So I have to find it actually. Um, how did you get your idea for making the original song before your remix with Alan Walker? I don't actually know how to answer. Not sure what that means. How did you get your idea for making the original song? I usually work with a lot of songwriters. So if you want to do music and you don't know how to start the original version, just I think you should find some friend who's a singer, and that's how I started with before I knew like professional songwriters. I would just ask my friend to join me. If she's a singer, he's a singer. It's great to connect because you're the producer, just a perfect match. Okay. I sent a dragon puppet to Alan. Did you see it? No, I didn't see it actually. What advice would you give to aspiring producers? I think I would give you the advice that I try to say to myself every day. So, like, always try to find pleasure when you're doing a production because that's the most important thing that will stay for the longest. Whether you're starting out or you're semi pro or you're already making money from music, if you lose the passion and you stop liking it, you can make $1 billion, but you'll just quit. So, I think it's the most important thing. Just always find a passion, always try to enjoy it the most. Okay. When am I waiting for love? Oh, I have a question. Did you graduate from any music school or did you start making music? So it's complicated. I never went to music school. I never had, yeah, I just never went to music school. But I had private teachers for a guitar. And that one private teacher who was like just amazing guy, he taught me like a theory of music. And because of him, I actually understand what is the harmony. I know how to play jazz music on guitar and stuff like that. But I never went to music school, so I don't think you have to do it. There's a lot of good courses on the internet too. What's your favorite plugin? I think right now it might be Serum 2, Serum 2. It's out right now and it's very new. Okay. Oh, that's funny. You're saying funny things. What's your favorite Alan Walker song? I think Dark Side. It's just such a vibe to me. And yeah, I really love that phase of Alan Walker when he was in like Future Bass. I think 10 years ago it was like a Future Bass. So those songs are such amazing tunes. I really love them. When there's like a acoustic piano on the song and it's so emotional, it's always amazing. I mean, there's no acoustic piano on Dark Side, but you know what I mean. It's also on the other songs as well. So whenever he connects organic elements with electronic, I love it. Okay. Oh, actually, somebody asked me about ID number. Yeah, I do have it. Oh, thank you for a yeah, like a sticker. Okay. Any more questions? There's a lot. I don't know, Martina. Maybe you can help. Which one should I choose?
Yeah, there are a lot of them, and I think we have time for a few more.
Oh, there's the one good one. What is your favorite
Mhm.
Harry Potter character? I love this one because I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Actually, the reason why my hair are blue, actually turquoise, is because when you see Harry Potter magic color, or like if you see any poster of Harry Potter, it's always that color. It's like a symbol of magic to me, and it always brings me power. So also the tribe color, the symbol, the color scheme would be always this kind of cyan blue. I think it's a really special color, and I love it. It has some kind of energy. Okay, yeah. Oh my God, so many. Um, yeah. What do you think?
I see some more casual questions, like, for example, what's your favorite food? It can be like more traditional from country, or do you prefer like kitchen from abroad?
So recently, I am cooking myself. which I didn't do for not just never, but recently I did a lot of that. And I'm a vegetarian for 10 years, so I didn't eat meat for 10 years. So it's very specific. Whenever I go to like kebab, I'll just pick falafel, which is like the same thing, but it doesn't have the meat. It has like, yeah, falafel in it. So maybe falafel would be a good answer.
It's delicious.
Yeah, they say it's a good choice to. I already forgot Blastoise to pick this one. Yeah.
I'm looking for questions. Oh, this one is good. What advice would you give to your younger self, the one who dream of career in music?
Hmm. Um, I think going back to like the guy who was raising his hands in front of Avicii video, I would just say, chill out, man. Like you're gonna make it. Um, and of course, I have so many dreams yet, so the job is not done at all. Actually, probably 99% people here never heard of me before. Um, and I think, yeah, there's so many things I want to still do, and I would love to achieve in music, especially internationally, because I'm just starting out actually. Um, but yeah, I would say probably chill out and yeah, take care of your health and your stress, because I think the thing that I maybe regret is just stressing out so much before every show, before all the first times, so like first concert, first support, first bigger stage, then first even bigger stage, first TV shows, and you're always just stressing out so much. I don't even know how many years I lost from my life because of the whole stress. But yeah, definitely, I would say chill out. You'll do it. Just trust yourself. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Really amazing advice. Okay, I think we are slowly running out of the questions unless you see something else.
Um, I mean, there's so many, but I have a question for you, maybe Martina, if I can reverse it,
Okay, please go ahead.
and to all the walkers. So I actually, as I said, we're launching our Discord server today. And it's a new start for us because we want to actually really build a community like you guys here. And we're inviting all of you to join our community. Some of you already did, and I'm so grateful for all the help. But I actually want to ask you, what advice would you give us as a start of a new community? And our goal is to be just as amazing as you, and be able to build just connection between people that will stay for a long time.
The most important thing is to be connected with fans, to be all the time with them, talking with them, being actually their friend, so they can rely you on anytime. To be honest, get inspiration from you. Uh, oh my gosh, there are a lot of things we could talk about it for hours. To be
So
honest,
yeah,
but
uh-huh.
but I think the most important is to stay, being connected and sharing the same passion. It's like the biggest key.
Hmm. And you guys also, if you wanna put something in the chat, I'll really want to read it and know what's your thought on that. So is Alan Walker coming on the Discord often?
During the touring is kind of limited, not gonna lie, but during the breaks when he's not touring or don't or when he doesn't have too many concerts, then yes, we are trying to setting up as many podcasts events as possible.
Nice. That's very nice. Yeah, that's very kind for you to say those advices. Very nice. My God,
Okay, perfect.
this chat is out of hand.
Okay. For even conclusion, could you tell us what is next for you? Any upcoming projects, collaborations, or shows?
Yeah. So it's a funny situation right now because we are actually, I can say that I don't have a label right now. Technically, I kind of don't have a manager right now too, and I don't have a publisher. So everything I'm doing right now is very self-made, I think. And because of that, there's a lot of planning behind that. I have to post TikToks, do content, create music, go on sessions, so many things just on my own or with my friend who's like my big support. So we're doing those things together. But yeah, also because of that, I have to really plan everything well. So my next goal would be to build a huge community, which will be cool and united because I know how much important that is. But also, I'm finishing up with a song right now that I made for Avicii. When I was in Stockholm a few months ago, I felt something amazing because it was my first time in Sweden ever, and I just remembered of my favorite DJ Avicii, and I went to his museum and I felt this amazing magical emotion. And I was like, I need to make a song for him. So I met with my friend Adam and Matilda in Stockholm, and I was just like trying to make something for him. And we made this amazing song that's called "Never Be Gone," and it's saying basically like every song you made will carry on. Did you know, my friend, you'll never be gone. And I want to finally finish this song and release it as a tribute to Tim. And I'm actually also trying to contact Timberg's foundation, the, because the music video is going to move this topic of mental health. So this is something I'm really excited about. We already shot a music video to it, and I'm planning to release that song.
Amazing plans. Thank you for sharing. And for a very last question before we will go, more independent artists hoping to follow their dreams, like what message would you like to share with them? Like what they should do to follow their dreams?
Join my community. No,
Good one.
just kidding, of course. But um, I when I was doing music, especially being in Poland, it's not as big as, I mean, okay, it's a huge country, but the music industry is actually very closed in a way. There's no much DJs, no much people that love Avicii, no much people that would listen to the same kind of music and have the same aspirations. So I feel even today, I feel like we are kind of alone here. I moved to Berlin for quite some time to find like a maybe new beginning, but I really miss home. So I have to be here. But that's why I made this community, because there's so many people that just have big dreams. And maybe your parents would say, yeah, get a real job. But I think being around people with the same aspirations is so important. So if I'm not able to move to Los Angeles right now or London or anywhere else, I just want to build this community of people that will just all understand each other and support each other. And I think this is the very important thing. Try to have good people around you, and probably get rid of the relations that will actually be toxic for you, because that's also very important. I think this is something that's, of course, not that clear, because you have to do more things, right? But this is something that maybe you won't really think about, that's so natural. But I think this is really important, to be around good people.
Thank you very much for this advice for our walkers and inspiring story behind it as well. I'm sure it's really valuable for them. And yeah, so thank you very much, Trips, for today. Walkers, make sure to join Trips Discord server. I'm sending a link right now to dive deeper into the community to see what will be going on in the nearest future and everything.
That's so funny, those guys in the comments. I love being this guy. I usually would be this commentator on the chat saying the most weird things ever. Oh, that's funny, man.
Yeah,
How's
so thank you
everyone?
very much one more time for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you here and hope to see you soon on our Discord server and
Yeah,
maybe next
I'll
event
glad.
at yours.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm glad. Thank you for the invitation, everybody. I really am truly inspired by this place. So do whatever you're doing right now because you're doing a great job. You're building such a great place here. And yeah, I'll gladly come back here. And you're invited to my channel as well, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye. Naora.